Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Snapshots Reviews, where we will be taking a look at, you guessed it, the S.H. Figuarts Bruce Lee. And this is the yellow suit version, which you can see him standing there. So just before we get started, we'll have a quick look at the box. So you've got Bruce Lee on the front, and the usual S.H. Figuarts Bandai stuff on here. Looks really good, just a screen lift straight from the film. So that's pretty cool. It says Bruce Lee on the side. We've got some product shots here of him, just doing his thing. A lot of stuff written, I'm assuming, in Chinese, or it could be Japanese. I'm not sure. Are they a Japanese company? I don't know. You guys can let me know. It says made in China, so maybe they're Chinese. But fantastic. Well, the box ain't fantastic, it's just the box, isn't it? But yeah, standard size S.H. Figuarts, and this is actually my first S.H. Figuarts figure, so really excited to see, how well this figure is. So let's take a look. So just before we look at the figure itself, we'll just have a look at some of the accessories he comes with. So he comes with 3 additional faces, additional to the one he came with. So we've got this one here, just sort of like a smiley face version of him, with his eyes looking forward. Looks really good, very reminiscent of Bruce Lee. There's texture here, sort of like in his hair and stuff. I hope this is coming out well on the camera. So you can see, yeah, it looks really, really good. So that's that face. He's got another face where he's shouting, another signature sort of like Bruce Lee move, especially the one where he jumps on your chest. So that's that one there. Got the same sort of texture with the hair, looks really, really good. And the last face he comes with is one with a slight smirk, but looking off to his left, our right on the screen. So yeah, that looks really good with the hair like that. He also comes with a plethora of interchangeable hands. So you've got open fist here to like grab things with, so we've got those, should be in pairs, so he can hold his weapons that he comes with, which we'll look at in a sec. We've got pointing fingers like that. Got open palm hands, roughly. Spread hands, so that's more of the open palms, and a fist, but I've got the other to these actually on the figure at the moment, which we'll look at shortly. Now this Bruce Lee is from the Game of Death movie, and in that movie he had this green spear or staff that he used in the film. That looks good. He also had some nunchucks, some yellow nunchucks, so you get one that's already bent and you get one that's pretty straight with it. And that's it for the accessories. Let's have a quick look at the figure. So here's Bruce Lee out of the packaging, and I've got to say, this is probably one of the best action figures I've ever bought. He is absolutely phenomenal. Just the poses you can get him in, and just how easy it is to get him in poses, the way he looks, like the design, the paint, even the little ruffles like on his tracksuit. It really, really is an awesome figure. And like, yeah, it was a little bit pricey because I did get it from Japan, and I got stung for customs. Actually, I had to pay an extra, I want to say I had to pay an extra £15. So all in all, it wasn't a very cheap purchase at all. It cost me nearly, I want to say like almost coming up to like 55, 60 quid by the time I got it to my door. So yeah, it's really expensive if you're trying to do it the import way. But I've also heard if you try and get it, from retailers here, you're going to put their markup on it as well. So I thought it would be cheaper, but in the long run, I probably ended up paying exactly the same. So it's up to you how you want to go about it. But anyway, enough of me talking. So the posability on this guy is he's just phenomenal. So let's quickly have a look at what he looks like. So you've got his hair sort of like done full textured all the way around, like you've got little ruffles and things like that in it. Sorry about that. So yeah, his hair has got like little ruffles and textures and all of that stuff in it. It looks really, really good. You've got this face where you're just looking at, oh, what'd you say to me? Like, should I come over there and kick your ass? One of those things. Sorry. So yeah, and the paint sort of like you can like lean up the arms and you can see the black line here connects, which is really good. They've even given him these little wristband that he had on here, so really good attention to detail. I did see some other reviewers posing this guy, and it looked like to me when I was watching the reviews that he has boobs, but actually when you have it in hand, it doesn't really look like he has tits. So don't worry about that. Yeah, don't let that stop you from getting him. So yeah, he's got a really nice butterfly joint here, which we'll look at articulation in a bit, but just want to just go over the figure, man. And oh my gosh, when you come down to the trainers, man, these are like those shoes that you used to find in that shop Tiger, and it just looks so good. Like all of these parts here is just molded detail and stuff, like on here on the black bits. It's really good. The laces are molded, you can see. And even like it's even got grip on the bottom of the shoes, man. Just like I don't know how that's coming out, but it's just really, really good. Like you can tell, fans of the film, fans of Bruce Lee made this figure. Do you know what I mean? They put love into this, and it really is one of the best action figures I've ever bought. And I generally only collect Transformers and Marvel Legends, and this has made me step outside of that box a little bit. So yeah, he is just phenomenal. So let's have a quick look at articulation. So his head is on the usual joints that I guess SH Figuarts give us, and we get a massive range of motion here. Look, they've even given him an Adam's apple, man. Just like, do you know what I mean? Just like, how good is that? Like, he's even got, yeah, look, the Adam's apple's just there. I only just noticed that. But yeah, you can do his head. His head could go around a full 360. But yeah, you've got that there. His arms come up like so. You've got that butterfly joint in the chest, which is really cool. You can, give him his 360. It's got a bend here in the elbow, single joint. His hands do sort of go backward, twist around. I don't think they bend though, so I wouldn't want to break that. But yeah, his hands are there and they swivel and things like that. Arms goes up, twist here like that. It's really cool. Down, he goes forward that much, and he comes back that much. Yeah, so that's that. His legs go out to the side, but look, he can even like lean way back like that, which is really cool. His legs can come up. Here you've got a swivel-ish here, so you can put his leg up. His knees bend like that, which is really good. You've got ankle tilt forward. You've got the rocker on the side, and you've got a little bit of toe articulation here. Legs can go back that much, and they can go forward that much, which is really good. There, like that. Just to show you sort of like what he looks like with the different faces, we'll have a quick look. Whoops. I'll take his head off. And we'll just disconnect his head like that. Could put another one on. So there he is with that head. Oops. There he is with that head. There he is with that head. There he is with that head. And there he is with that head. So I just wanted to show you guys how easy it is to just swap off one of the hands. So I'm just left one of them on, so you can just take it off. You can see how easily that sort of snapped off. You can just pop that one in there like that, and you could just sort of connect the other nunchuck in there like that, and you can have him standing like that as if he's about to do something to someone. Push that down a little bit, give his arm a little bit more clearance, and we've got him standing there like that with his nunchuck, which looks really, really cool. Just show you it with the spear. I keep calling this a spear, but it's actually a bow staff. So yeah, that's what he looks like there with his bow staff standing there, and I think it looks really good, really simple to attach, slides into his hand, looking fantastic. And with all the different faces and the different hands you can really get this guy posing in some really good shots. So yeah, I'll be doing some A.C.B.A definitely with this guy when I get around to doing it. So let's take a quick look at some size comparisons. So I've been buying a lot of villains over the last couple of months, so kind of needed Bruce to come through and put some Law and Order on my shelf. So yeah, hopefully you can smack the crap out of some of these guys. But yeah, I think he scales really well with like 6-inch figures. And Bruce Lee was a short guy anyway, so he's going to be smaller than the rest of it. But like I say, I think he scales perfectly well with some of the other like with Marvel Legends and some regular 6-inch action figures. So maybe if you get some WWE guys, if you're into that sort of stuff, he'll fit like really well in scale with them. And obviously they're not going to be as articulate as he is, but hey, it's going to be Bruce, man. He's going to be kicking everyone's ass. So yeah, and that's it. Like my final thoughts and sort of like what I think about him is like, I think it's definitely a worthwhile purchase. If you're on the fence thinking, oh, should I get this guy, shouldn't I? You know what, get off the fence, man. Seriously, he is really, really worth it. Like I said earlier, he's one of the best action figures I've ever bought, and I just can't stop messing with him. I'm actually thinking about making a display of like movie people. So I want to get, obviously I've got him, I want to get Clubber Lang, I want to get like different figures like that, so I could just sort of like have them sort of like standing like on maybe like on a 70s/80s kind of shelf or something like that, I don't know, but it's just a little side thing from my collection. But bloody hell, man, all these figures are coming out and really got to try and rein it in a little bit. But anyway, that's enough of me talking rubbish. Let me know what you think. Please like, comment, give the video a thumbs up. Also subscribe, it really helps the channel out, helps me out quite a lot, and just lets me know that what I'm doing is worth to carrying on doing and stuff like that. So yeah, thanks. And if you've got any questions about the figure, just put them in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Alright, thanks a lot guys, and I'll see you in the next video.